Alright, testing, and let's see. Alright, here we go. I hope everything's alright. I just started it a bit very rust, but I think everything seems to work. Yeah, hello. Hi. It's been a while since the first playthrough of the Technically Game Jam games, and this also was pretty random and sudden. But the thing is, yeah, I didn't get to play all the games on the first stream, and I really wanted to, follow through on playing all the games. And it might have been, I don't know, close to 4 or 5 months since the previous stream, but I did want to follow through. So that's what I'm gonna do today, and luckily I have the first stream downloaded as well. I haven't uploaded it on YouTube just yet. I will upload it along with this one, just so that there, we have all the playthroughs of all the games up online. So yeah, again, I didn't get to announce this much earlier because again this was a bit sudden for me as well. But hopefully, we'll get some people watching this, and it will all be archived, so that's good. So I have jotted down the order of the rest of the games. So let's check this out. Alright. So, first off, we have Pits and Mushrooms. It's this one right here. I mean, I'm gonna link. Wait. I'm gonna link the game here as well. There we go. You know what? This is only on browser, so I'm just gonna play it here. I mean, I think it's easier. Let me turn off my music here. And yeah. Hey, Sarah, just playing this game. Yeah, I think that's what all I'm gonna do today. I don't think I'll have a lot of time for anything else, but I still have the software and game development category here. So let me just do a quick switcheroo to gaming. Uh, there's no such thing, is there? Never mind. I'll just keep it at software and game development. I mean, it's pretty relevant. But yeah, just playing this game, the rest of the games on games. So, Pizza and Mushrooms. So you click on the roll dice and start playing. It's similar to a board game. Yeah, it's similar to Suits and Ladders, from what I've seen. Oh, there's a map. Oh, you zoom out with Z. Oh, that's cool. All right. It has sound, right? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. You know what? I'll keep this on just to hear the beautiful sound effect. I mean, it's pretty soothing. It's like uh, the waves crossing. Hey, Specs. Yeah, it's a jump game stream. 4 months later. So sorry about that. Uh, so yeah, the goal of the game is to reach the chest tile. Makes sense. Hidden traps will be revealed when you reach them, and mushrooms send you forward. Oh, that's cool. LPC Assistant Kenyan. So, by the way, this is made by Cold 2. I've already linked the game in the chat. So, yeah, let's roll these dice. This could also work a lot with the latest GMTK Game Jam theme, which was a roll of the dice. Ooh, got some nice movement there. But obviously, when this game was made, there was no GMTK Jam, the latest one yet. So, I mean, yeah. I do like the outline of the dice. It looks like it's a inverted half thing, but it works. Works nice. Nice physics too. Oh no. Oh, this and we fight back. I do like the grid selection here, though. It doesn't really select or does anything, but I think. Right. But it's a neat thing. It's a nice. I wonder if zooming out has any impact on how the dice is rolled. Oh, you can. There's probably like a very specific screen-sized collision there. Mushroom. Ooh, that's did send me forward. They're right. Right. So far, so good. I mean, these mechanics are, very well known, and I would actually love to see like a twist on. Oh crap! Oh, but I did land on a mushroom. What happens now? Nothing. Okay. Yeah, I. It would be interesting to see like a roguelike that takes a spin on this mechanic. And I think this. Oh crap! I ended up on the start. Damn it! I think this is a kind of a roguelite as well, because I think the levels change every time you play. Because I did a test playthrough right before the stream, and it had a different layout. So yeah, I do feel that this is like a good well, more traps. Yeah, a good theme to take a nice spin on. That could be interesting. Okay. Way too many traps. I appreciate also the reroll when the figuring out the physics of the dice isn't very easy because they like don't land on a number. That's cool. Like for my own dice game for the GMTK Game Jam, I did not do that. So I think I just defaulted to 6 or something. Because if the odds of the die not landing on a number were so small, so you might as well get a 6. Ooh, Snake Eyes. Trapped again. I'm not very certain on how it lands on the theme of the jam specifically. But you know what? It's pretty good and solid for what it's supposed to be. I don't think I will ever manage to get. Oh crap! Over to the chest though. It's way over there. Damn it. Okay, 11. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Hopefully not there though. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go, mushroom. Reroll, please. Nice. Oh, there's an invisible trap there. Okay, you know what? I keep getting stuck in this loop. I am not sure if I'd love to get to the chest, but so many traps. But I did enjoy. This actually gives me lots to think about how to potentially use. How a new modern roguelike maybe game could benefit from such a common gameplay mechanic. That'd be cool. All right. Next up, we have Super Kingdoms. Wait, no, I don't want to disqualify that. Thank you. The fifth fall in the hole would have been hilarious. I think I fell more than 5 times. I definitely fall. Yeah, I've fallen like in the same hole at least 5 times. So yeah. So this is Super Kingdoms. So the concept is it's like Kingdoms and Castles, but it's a 3D platformer. So it's like a Kingdoms and Castles and Super Mario. It already looks pretty cool from the screen, so I haven't played a lot with it. WSD. Oh, you know what? I will try playing with controller. Let's see. Right. Oh, you have crouching, sprinting, all the good stuff. All the good stuff. All right. So let's try and launch this bad boy. Come on. All right. There's the jumping. I'm playing with the controller right now, so that's cool. Uh, Either trigger crouches There's some sprint, I think. Nice, chill music. Where's the sprint though? Wait. Sprint is west button. So that would be, yeah, there we go. Oh, nice particles. It's nice to see a flat shaded look work well. Yeah, it's very neat. And I'm not getting this theme song out of my head anytime soon. Alright. Getting out all the GC things. Can I go up there? You know what? Maybe if I get ahead? Nope. It was worth the effort. Alright. Let's probably stick to the main road and jump! Nice. Okay, for once, this game adheres to reality and people don't have their homes open for you to just barge in and explore, which I appreciate because it never felt natural for me to, just enter people's homes and just, interact with their crap. So yeah. Oh. Seeing the player behind the object is a nice touch. I think that should be like a stencil thing. Probably, yeah. It said it was made with URP, so it's probably like a stencil, an extra stencil pass. Okay, I'm gonna get a head start for this, and let's go. Nope. No, almost. Come on. Okay. Oh wow, all the way back. All right. No worries, I've got it. Shortcut. Jump. Parkour. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. I guess the pipe was pretty copyrighted, so well, it is. Oh well. Hey, yes. Oh, a red one. This should be rare. Nice. Doing alright. I'm finally playing the rest of the Game Jam games. In the hopes of actually, following through with what I started and inspiring people to maybe join another Game Jam anytime soon, if people could be up for that. Because, we got more than 2,000 members in the Discord server, so, we gotta celebrate somehow. Was there a red one in the previous level? And could I go? You know what? I'll see if I can go back and get and check, because I feel like there should be one. There's a timer also. Okay. You know what? We'll see. We'll see. Oh, I was over there. Oh, okay. It's nice that you can see all the levels. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, if one happens, yeah, be cool for you to participate. We'd love to have more entries and more fun games to play. But not with like a 4-month break in between. Huh, I could swear that these planks could fall as I was walking over them. Something I would really appreciate, and it's very small really, but it doesn't really matter, but having anything that whoa, damn. Having anything that pretty much lets you know which way your character is looking. That'd be cool, because, right, he's pretty... Or... See, I mean, yeah, I don't know why I defaulted to hit down. Anyway, but they're pretty symmetrical. So you can tell if like they're looking forward or right or left or back. Yeah, so just some small indicator would be cool. Let's not fall here again. The controls are pretty nice. I feel this this tight acceleration ramp from like old Mario games. Oh, does it have like a wall jump thing? Oh, it does. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's very cool. And it was very, intuitive. So you stick a little bit on the walls and you can jump. Oh, that's very cool. That feels very natural. Does it also have like... Yeah, it has some coyote time. Oh, yeah, no, lots of thought was put into that. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, this feels pretty solid. Like, it's a nice 3D platformer. So, this is one problem. Hey, Mitz! Welcome! Yeah, exactly. The wall jump is always rad. And yeah, this one is well implemented. So this is one of the issues like with the flat shading. So yeah, obviously there's a wall there, but it's not so obvious. So you can't really calculate, your jumps. Like any texture, just even very subtle would go a long way because you could more easily see the corner there. But like again, that's a small thing. Or even just some slight ambient occlusion, just so you can see like the edge. I don't wanna go to the wall yet. No. No, really? Okay, let me try that. Crap! Okay, yep. High risk, high reward, maybe. Come on. But yeah, the wall jump here is like very well implemented. Like you can I? Okay, I'll try it one more time. Right, one more time because I feel there wouldn't be this area here if I wasn't supposed to jump here. Right? I don't know if that's just me, but Geronimo. Okay. No. No. Okay, you know what? If there is something there, I don't want it anymore. But I do assume that there is something there, or at least there should be something there. Like at least at the top of that green, at the top of this, there should be like a red orb or something. Like the rare ones. And it's actually very nice level design wise that this is the obvious way to go, but you're like, okay, let me see what's over here. So like, yeah, that's a very classic way. And yeah, I feel that this was very intended, so that's cool. Whoops, I saw it. Come on. But how do I get there? Oh. Can I? Oh, no. Is that door for me? No. No. How can I get that? I want to get that. Can I? I don't know. Fine. I jump on top of the wall. Oh, it's like here. Not the wall. Ah, the well. Actually, I think the wall might actually work better, but let me see. I'm not sure if I can jump. Yeah, no, I cannot grab onto the well. That well. But I think there was something here with the wall. Like, that got me pretty close. So, what if... Whoa! No. Nope. Oh, freaking hell. Okay. Let me do a speed run. Go, 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 go. Oof, indeed. Gonna speed run. Bunny hop. I wish they didn't normalize the input direction right now so I could go faster if I went diagonally. Come on. Oh, freaking hell. So. Yeah, I'm gonna... Why is this platform there though? I feel like there should be some kind of secret here. But, speedrun. It's speedrun o'clock. Yeah, it's gamer time, alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna go into the wall. You know... You know, that it's unfortunate that I'm not really a completionist. Like, I don't really care about getting all the collectibles in games. Okay. Oh, all right. This blows me away. Here's an annoying thing, by the way. These particles don't write over to the depth buffer, so you can see that the depth of field doesn't take them into consideration when there's no opaque object behind them. So you can see that there's like, can you see my cursor? Yeah, you can see that there's like blur here, but not as much. Like, they blur when there's nothing behind them. That's an annoying thing. It sucks that it's 2022 and we don't have a solution to that yet. Alright, I'm gonna sprint! No, damn it! Okay. Oh, that's cool. Oh, you can knock this over. Oh, that's cool. Hey, there was a red one there, under the bridge. Okay, you know what? And that's why you don't put colliders on your trees. Oh no, crap! There we go. Speedrun. Yeah, it's a very cool looking level. Okay, this is gonna be annoying. How am I supposed... Oh, it's... Do I have to crouch? There's the option to crouch, so maybe I have to crouch? Does crouching works? Nope, that's not... If anything, it makes me even more susceptible to wind. Nope! How am I supposed to do that? How? Am I missing something? Like, do I have any... Crouch, sprint, jump... No! Oh, I'm sorry, Kelvin. I'm so close. No. No, god damn it. All the way back. Let's go all the way back. All the way back. Well, almost all the way back. How am I supposed to... Oh, wait. When I'm crouching... Oh, no, it still works. But I was... there's a dead zone where you don't get blown. Yeah, of course. Ask away. Anything you want about VFX. Come on. You know what? I'll stop when my score on the top right gets to 1000. And yeah, I think that this is my score. I don't want to think otherwise. Hey, I'm an operate, welcome. Yeah, I mean, there's no point in waiting, so... should I jump? Have I tried jumping? I think I have tried, and I think it made things worse, but let's see. Let's go! Oh! You know what? I'll try jumping the other way, so maybe if I get blown away... Okay, there's something there. There's something to this strategy. Nice. Alright, alright. Let's go. Yep, stop! Almost. Yeah, my score is above 1000 now, I know. I use Substance Designer to make noise texture and gradient, but I would like to change. Would you have an alternative? Maybe something that I use myself? Well, I also use Substance Designer for noise textures and VFX textures in general. God damn it. I think it's pretty much the best one for that stuff. But if you're thinking about changing maybe to something free, something that could help that works very similarly is Material Maker, which is actually created in Godot. This one here. Very similar logic. And if you're using if you're working in Unity, there is a mixer. Mixer. I think it's called Mixer, right? Wait, is it called Mixer? No, wait. I might have it confused. Wait. Sorry, Mixture. Mixture. I don't know why I thought about. So it's this one here. It's basically very powerful. And it's right in the Unity editor using the same graph backend as Shader Graph. And what's really cool about it, I mean, I didn't really have a big reason to use it because I'm using Substance Designer, and though it's been a while, but whatever. Something really cool about it is that you can also make 3D tileable noise textures and like packed into multiple channels and all that stuff, which is great if you're using anything volumetric and anything like that. You can just make 3D noises very easily. So I think Mixture should be a very good alternative. And also has like a lot of interesting stuff, like it has some fluid simulations and all that. Ooh, it has some. I just now see the wiki page where you can uh, grab some buffers for and use the data in HDRP. That's really cool. Yeah, no, it's worth looking into. All right, yeah, I suck at this game, but it's such a nice platform, and again, like so much thought went into the controller. I really appreciate it, like how smooth it feels, the wall jumps, the wall clanging, and other stuff like Coyote Time. Maybe I think it also has depth. Sorry, jump buffering. So if you jump close to the ground, that also works. Variable height based on how long you keep the jump button pressed. No, it's like very solid controller. Okay, one more time. Let's go. All right, let's go. Yeah, freaking yeah, I made it. Wait, let me get that one at least. Okay, 54, 5 out of 58. Yeah, nice. How am I? Is there? Oh, wait. There's like a. If you crouch when you're falling, you jump with the head and. Oh, it's. Yeah, it's like. Oh my god. I just figured that out. Oh no. Yeah, sure. I haven't played Nintendo 64. Yeah, anything from Nintendo 64 or like that Mario. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm so glad I figured that out now. Oh, get that. So, wait, maybe now. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna. But, jeez, like there's depth. There's so much depth to the controller. Like, it would be enough if you just had like this controller on a flat plane and just run around trying to figure out whatever you can do. But there's also like solid level design here. Amazing work. Yeah, it's straight up Super Mario 64. Like, or I can imagine. Again, I haven't played it, so you jump. If you jump, jump, crouch, jump again, you do this. So jump, crouch, jump. So if I do that, so jump, crouch. Again. So jump, crouch. Okay, as it's blowing me away, I cannot do the crouching thing, but maybe earlier. Okay, whatever. But yeah, like super good controller here. I'm gonna have to shut it down because it's way too addictive. All right. Uh, Again, like awesome sprint, crouch, jump. Well, I think it worked with Well, yeah, I don't know. I haven't played these Mario games. Sorry. Um, Again, this was the link to that, and yeah, after that we got Sun Eater. Music is it's good. Let me grab the submission here. This was by Billy Bill. Here it is. All works with the gamepad as well. Awesome. So the core for this game is like it's like a bullet hell, but you're the boss. not the player. So you move with the left stick, you aim with the right stick. There's an auto gun with the right trigger. There's a Cardinal Rosés. What's that? Yeah, blaster. Uh, Maybe these are terms for other bullet hells, which I haven't played. With the left trigger, there's energy discs with the left shoulder and tachyon lances with the right shoulder. Right. I cannot. Oh, okay, this is a cutscene. That's cool. Yeah, because that's me. Uh, okay, I can do that. I can also do this. I think I'm a bit overpowered. Okay, what happens? Oh, that's cool. There we go. You know what? I'll just keep just spraying everything. There's some decent AI here for it to try and avoid things. Yeah, okay, it was very destroyed. I cannot skip it though. Yeah, I do feel a bit overpowered, like the player did no damage to me whatsoever. And it feels like I don't have any issues with like ammo or mana or whatever. Music is a banger though. Ooh. Hey. Should I let him kill me just to see what happens? To make it somewhat challenging at least. I do like the patterns that I'm firing though. I mean, again, this is just spray, but this is like a nice pattern. But I also move like really slowly. I would want some more feedback effects just to know when I hit and when I'm getting hit. Because like the bullets fly through me and it feels like I'm not taking any damage at all. Which I mean, it's barely doing any damage, but still. Music is a banger though, yeah. Oh, it's run out of bullet juice. This is gonna take forever. Okay, I'm gonna... And I'm dead. Oh, no sun buffer for me. Yeah, I think pretty much that's it. Pretty cool as a bullet hell, but yeah, obviously when you play as the boss, you know, you're quite overpowered. But yeah, it was pretty nice. This reminds me of an old game where two players would fight in an arena spaces with one being small and the other being the boss. They would switch places a couple times to figure who won. Hmm. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, it's tough to balance something like this out. You know, when you're playing like a boss, you know, you're obviously overpowered. All right. Let's see what's next. All right. So next up we have Orbit. Oh, that's a cool one. Uh, you know what? Let me just play this directly on the browser. So this was made by Shiruk Juma, and it's very polished, very nice. It's inspired by AA, I'm not sure which one is that, but Endless, where you can place different entities on mini rotating planets, creating your own galaxy. Like, the sounds, everything, it's like... Wow, it even works with like controller and everything. No, it's very good. Instructions. Uh, okay, yeah. Back. So this wants some bushes. Alright. More bushes. This one wants trees. Cars. Nice. More cars. Things are getting a bit tight here. Nice. And a house. 5 houses actually. Yeah, that was close. Some more bushes. Nice. Like, this is such a well-made and polished game. I mean, it's like, it works. Like, for a mobile game, that would be amazing. Oh, no. Oh, that's so cool. You can actually go through your creation and see, like, your score. Oh, that's so awesome. And it's random every time, so you know, infinite replayability pretty much. It's very polished and nice. Cars, let's do cars. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Nice. And houses. 4. Awesome. Six. How am I supposed to fit 6 on there? Yeah, obviously that wouldn't happen, but yeah, I mean, there's not much else to it. This is a very polished and very addicting game. Like, there's also even sliders for the sound in the settings, like, amazing. Like, entire segments where you get info. Yeah. Oh, hey, Cyan. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right about it. But I just wanted to I actually knew about that, but forgot because I just wanted all the points. Wait, why am I? I saw that I unlocked the cars and I just went for that. All right, okay, that was on me. But yeah, and really awesome submit. Uh, Next up, Gravity Run. This is the link for Gravity Run. When am I taking a look at what I think? Uh, yeah, for sure, send it over. I mean, and I can do it now. But if you don't want all the streaming and all that, yeah, I can just send you a message afterwards. But yeah, feel free to send anything you want. Yeah, don't worry about it. You know what? Yeah. So, like it doesn't work with a controller. Like this. You okay? Also WASD. uh, all right. So this is right. Oh, hey Alex. Thanks for the follow. So this is the VFX. Oh, that's cool. It's a nice use of textures here. Um, Let's go. One thing that I usually try to avoid with these effects. Uh, oh, it's weird. You also have the shadows here. That's bold. I mean, you probably, yeah, nobody cares about VFX shadows. So yeah. Um, I mean, nobody cares. I mean that you don't expect to see them. So if you don't have them, that's alright. Um, so yeah, one thing I try to avoid is you can very easily see the shape of the mesh on this effect. So a quick trick for this is to maybe add some Fresnel so that you don't see the edges go out like that. And maybe having it double sided could work as well, give it more depth because right now the region you probably can't see the backside. I think it's because the backsides are cold, so that could be that could improve on the overall look. The flame trails here are pretty cool. So, by the way, it's not like I'm like the kind of veteran that can really give you all the best advice, but I'm just saying what comes to mind. It's not like I'm any senior VFX artist or anything like that. So, a good tip for this kind of effects, like for explosions and all that. I mean, this happens kind of instantaneously, so there's not a lot you could do. But it's good to have like a bit of basically, to prepare the viewer for the animation to come. So like if you want, although I guess this is not like a distraction thing. This is more like an obtaining, right? Like when you pick up a sword or something. Okay, I see. I think I see what you were going for. Um, yeah, it's like a bonus here. Okay, let me. Okay, I think that these waves should come afterwards. I think that's what I'm feeling, at least here, because it's basically like this wave is basically like the aftermath of the explosion of getting the shard, right? So you want that to be a bit delayed. So I would maybe do it the other way around, like have the sparks go out and then there's like after a bit this wave goes out, something like that. And again, it's the thing I mentioned with the shape, um, that you can see that this is a sphere and it just fades out, right? So you could take advantage of your noise texture here, and instead of fading this out, you could just dissolve it. That always looks cool. I do like that I have like the music of the game behind it. It's very chilling. All right, very chill, not chilling. Anyway, and also, yeah, I think that texture might be a bit low res, and it kind of feels a bit flat, right? So if you combine that with a secondary noise texture, maybe some whirly noise, Voronoi, whatever, and give it some motion as well, like some contrasting motion, it will create some more interesting patterns. Same goes also for some displacement, like you could have with an extra texture, you can add some displacement on top to make it more wavy and not just spanning around. Basically, you wanna take the viewer's mind away from realizing what you're doing here, right? Because this is probably done with a shader, but it might as well be a rotating sphere, and the player or the viewer or whatever can see that, they can feel that. You wanna destroy all the elements that give away your work, right? I mean, that's not a rule, that's not always the case, but it makes for something more interesting because it feels more magical. Also, something minor, but like these sparky things that go out, these look alright, but you can see that they have like some very linear motion. You can also have them basically die out in a way where they explode, but then also kind of stay there. Like with plenty of drag. If you're using, yeah, that's Unity. So with limit velocity over time, since I assume this is like with Shuriken, you can just add some drag, so it kind of like goes out fast, but then slows down quickly, and they stay a bit there and then die out. It basically gives a nice rhythm to your feel, right? Uh, I like the colors that go on here on these trails. I could maybe fade these out so that they don't see that you don't see the spikiness of the mess. But the texture and everything going on here, it's pretty cool. So here you can see that your dissolve happens way too fast, like from one frame to another. I don't know if it has to do something with your noise texture, but like, or maybe the life duration of the particles, but it fades out, like it pops out immediately, which is something you generally want to avoid. The projectile, I think, looks cool. You don't get to see a lot of the projectiles because they're fast. But again, it's what I mentioned with the shape. Like you can very clearly see the defined shape here. If the shape here was more abstract, it was more noisy, then I think this noise texture would disappear uh, more naturally. And again, with the impact is what I mentioned. I think that the scaling up here is way too, maybe not linear. It's probably like a sine, like a smooth curve, but it's still very predictable, right? It just scales up. But and it also, you can see it, these two elements kind of scale up in the same duration and with the same factor, even if they are different sizes. So in art, for example, I think I mentioned that to somebody else who was posting VFX on the server. Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent here, by the way. I don't know if that's interesting to anybody else, but yeah, why not? So in art in general, you want to avoid tangents. You know, when you happen to have like a line that aligns with something on the background, because it feels jarring. It feels like it's merged with something that shouldn't be merged, right? So with VFX, I also feel that there is this kind that I call, or maybe it is called, but I have it in my mind as a time tangent, a timing tangent, or an animation tangent, where basically you get this kind of parallel animation nature to your VFX, which looks jarring. While if you add some delay and uh, again, this outer circle could start with expanding with a bit of a delay, but expand much more quickly. So you have basically you stagger your animation, you stagger your timing so that it looks more complex, while it doesn't have to be too complex. A very good tip that I have to keep in mind. Yeah, exactly, more alive. A very good tip that I try to keep in mind is that VFX should have rhythm. It should be like music, right? So it's not like even an explosion. It's not. It's never like boom. There's more like a kaboom. There's always some anticipation. There's always some extra elements basically fitting into the rhythm of the VFX, especially if it's like an impact thing. It's never like a one thing. Yeah, sounds help very much with the timing. If you Yeah, usually you don't have sounds when you're working on your own VFX. I never do. But thinking about how they sound, even making silly sounds as you're making it, it helps, like making it go crack a pow, just giving it this sort of rhythm basically makes it feel more, more alive, as you said. And as I mentioned before, like with the texture, this is a simple rotating or panning, but overlaying that with another noise texture with a different scale and making it move on a different speed, maybe adding some displacement on top. That makes things look more complex and more interesting. And also, I think there's some sorting issues here, but if it's transparency, transparency is always tricky, so don't blame me for that. Some cool dissolving here. Ooh. So it appears like that. I like I like how this looks. it's a bit on the noisy side, but that's not bad. It's interesting. It's like pure energy. I like that. I assume the goal is for the ship here to get destroyed, or not sure what goes. Uh, yeah, I did not expect that. So, yeah, it's the death. Okay, yeah, that's impactful enough to feel like death. Uh, I would add some minor sparkles, like some just glowy circle default particles just flying out as well, just to sell some additional elements to it. So there was an explosion, so boom. But that's looking pretty good. That's pretty nice, and the colors here look nice with all the bloom and all that. Minor thing for the dissolve, you can also add like a glowing edge around the dissolving parts. That's always selling the dissolving much more, especially if it's like a VFX, sorry, sci-fi kind of dissolving. Um, Still here, I feel that this has a bit of more complex motion on the textures, which is cool, or at least it feels like that. But even if even if it's not, the more important thing is that it feels like it is. Again, I could add some extra Fresnel, just to hide the polygons. Yeah, I think there's already a Fresnel uh, to mask up the center, right? But yeah, also an extra one for the edges would work nicely. And I can see that there is like a very static texture masking out the center, which I again I think feels a bit low res. If that was also moving, that could be cool. Um, yeah, that's it pretty much. All these sparkles are pretty nice. I think they complement the effect well, though. This is always a tricky thing to balance right, but your flames here are more have a more of a bold shape and intense colors, and like you can see them from very far away and understand what it is. But these sparks here, while they're cool and the trails also look cool, they kind of clash with the chunkiness of the flame style, right? Because if you see these flames from further away, they look cool, but then these thin trails kind of look like noise. Like you can even see, even in this distance where you're pretty up close, that there's some aliasing on some of the trails, because they're too thin. They're cool. They'd be a nice addition to a different effect, but yeah, there's a bit of contrast in the styles essentially. Uh, if you wanted to add sparks, you could just elongate these circles, make chunky sparks to go with the chunky flames. Uh, all right, and then there's also this. Ooh, that's a cool one. There's only 10 days left until the end of the Outstation Challenge. Oh, that's good to know. I was thinking of participating in it, but who has the time? Uh, that's a cool effect. Are you doing the outlines? They are inverted hulls, right? Because I can see some of the classic inverted hull artifacts. But it does look cool, yeah. Oh, it's Sobel? Huh. Well, I guess yeah, if it's with like a larger size. Yeah, no, it looks cool. That's a cool effect. Were you going for like an impact frame effect here, like an animate type of impact frame? Yeah. Um. Yeah, post process impact. That's cool. If since you wanted it for an impact, in this case, I would lower the build up, right? Because it has like a few frames of build up. Oh, I will see it below. Uh, is it here? Uh, I'll go back over here for this. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's pretty cool, and it really sells the effect very well. Yeah, I can tell that there's a plenty of improvement from the previous one to these effects here. By the way, from the little I saw. Yeah, I would maybe reduce the attack of the post processing effect by like a couple of frames to make it more um, sudden because it is an impact, and I would maybe push the values to be either black or white, even if you can't make a lot of what's going on. To really sell that kind of impact frame feel. You don't really want lots of grays. You just want like the sudden black and white transition. That's looking cool. Nice subtle slashing going on here. I could maybe. So one thing that I learned that with pretty much playing around with my own slashing effects is that you don't really want to sync up your slash effect with your animation. It feels like this is what you're supposed to do, and to be honest, this is not entirely synced up, which is a good thing. But you don't really want to sync them up 100%, right? You'll see in many games that feel good when they have like this kind of uh, slashing effects. That you have your animation. It might be like maybe 2 frames or 3, like a very short animation of slashing, and then the actual slashing VFX starts, and it stays for much longer. It's much more intense, and usually you don't want it to travel all the way. Something I do is I get it to travel from one side to another, but then I stop it here and make it dissolve. You know, so it feels that you left a slashing effect in the air. That always feels cool. Um, so I would even go with kind of slashing effects like that. You can go nuts, right? You can make it huge, and it might still work. So don't be afraid to have like an intense slashing effect, as long as it best communicates your gameplay, right? Because that's the end goal of your VFX, communicating the gameplay and looking awesome, but also communicate the gameplay. You don't want like a huge slash when the hitbox is like very small. It feels confusing. Uh, all right, so there are all the elements here, like the build up and the main thing, and there is some dying out. Have a gameplay video in the description. Oh, sorry, muting just in case of copyright thing. Yeah, no, the slash thing feels good here. Yeah, no, I do want them. I don't want to see the VFX separately though, because I mean it's a portfolio, so they should work separately, and it's actually a very nice way of presenting them. So great job on that. Yeah, here I pretty much what I said before. Like you can easily see the texture and the mesh, so Fresnel all the way. And also, um, starting up, basically this pops out big and then scales down. You know, you basically don't want things to pop in and out, right? So I would if I wanted to do this kind of effect where it scales down, I would first scale it up in like 2 or 3 frames, like very very fast, so it goes big and then goes small. Maybe smaller, so goes like, and then fires. You know, if that makes sense, and if my hands were shown like like this, boom. Again, adding rhythm to it. Uh, I could make this trail even longer and thinner, but that's like a preference, to be honest. And maybe add, more of an impact here, like a more glow, more sparky things flying out. All right. Shall just move on a bit faster because I do want to play the rest of the games as well and don't have a lot of time. All right. This looks cool. This has some nice stylization to it. I do like the textures here. Um, so these are some nice, crispy, stylized uh, trails, which I do like. But do keep in mind that they might clash a little bit with the previous effect, because the previous one was more wispy and more on the realistic side, in the sense that it's not like hard bold shapes like you have in stylized VFX, right? Also, something that I also struggle with, adding texture to smaller elements like that creates some noise. So, if these were solid, they could still work alright. And also, I mean, that's a tough thing to do in Shuriken. It needs plenty of custom shader work. But there's also the problem of all the textures being mapped the same. I mean, with trails, you know what? You cannot avoid that with trails. Never mind. And again, I'd say, as I mentioned before, like fast shooting and then slow down and then, you know, dying out. So not you want to kill any predictability, any linear movement, anything that might look uh, anticipated. Again, the slashing here looks good. I do like the sparks here. I mean, and you can see that from what I can tell, there's no texture on the sparks, and they look great. You don't really need uh, to add any textures if it works. Um, that's cool. I could maybe add like a glow. Also, yeah, a big VFX tip. A simple glowing particle with a blend add kind of blending. Right? This basically, you know what? Let me send you a quick bookmarked tweet I have here. It's from Sarah Carmody, a VFX, an amazing VFX artist over at Blizzard in World of Warcraft. Here it is. Basically, this kind of glow acts, as she calls it, as visual glue, right? It adds a hue over everything, and then it basically ties it all together. And it can also, glow up the scene, make impacts even more impactful, add color. It's like just an invisible, not an invisible, sorry, a transparent, simple particle. It's a great tip. And again, as I mentioned with the sparks, you could just slow them down and then they die out. Basically, you want to avoid syncing up different motions. Like the scaling out, it scales over time and it moves over time almost with the same rhythm. You want to stagger those. Basically, as much as you stagger, the best. Just try to not have anything sync up. Uh, Obviously, that's not, you can understand when where there are exceptions to that, but usually, having things not sync up looks better. That's a cool one. The polar coordinates thing, that's an annoying thing. You can get rid of it if you disable MIP maps on your noise texture, which is not a great tip, but if you have very specific cases where you use this texture, then maybe getting rid of the MIP map could work well. Uh, Here, you're syncing it with the animation, which is cool. Yeah, you can get rid of it. There is Ben Golus has a solution to that, something using F width and something like that in the shader, or otherwise you can just get rid of MIP maps on your noise textures. Here you're syncing it up with the animation, which is cool, but at this point I would expect something flashing. At least that's the expectation that this animation creates to me. So something like a small flash, something that initiates the effect. This should maybe fade in, dissolve in, or scale up, but not just pop in. Yeah, exactly. And the thing I mentioned with the texture on the trails, it's tough to have like this kind of noise texture on top of thin trails. It creates a bit of noise. And if you're going for something more stylized and something more bold, yeah. Oh, there we go. Cyan always has a solution. All right. This looks really cool, and the use of custom meshes is always cool. I do really like the fire here. I feel that you use the Embergen flipbooks here. Only thing again is that the trails here are a bit too thin, and they get pixelated and aliased. And while this looks more chunky and stylized, you get thinner elements which feel more realistic. So maybe that's something you want to avoid. Nice little sparks. This worked great here. Maybe a glow on top because they are sparks. They generate light, so that would be cooler to see. I see what you were going for here. That's a cool one, but maybe that the trail could be thinner because, especially for this curve and this short distance, Unity's trails are awful. So you would probably want to avoid some of the artifacts that come with Unity's trails. But this looks alright. Nice lightning effects. Again, I could dampen them out, so they come at a stop and then dissipate. And oh, that looks cool. And I see you also add like a light here, which looks cool. You can also add some flying sparks there to really sell it. Yeah, no, that looks cool. And again, it's interesting to see the shadows here because really, I mean, if you see any game, really, you don't really see VFX casting shadows. So, don't worry too much about that. All right, if you don't mind, I'll go back to the games now because yeah, I have like less than half an hour. So yeah, I hope this helps though. Uh, oh, this is a good reel, by the way. Yeah, this is a good way of showcasing these. Oh wow, thanks, thanks for the subscription, Alex. Didn't have to. Um, this is a nice reel. Yeah. You know, maybe you want to rename this random thing, but maybe you want to rename this to something like a reel because you know, if you want to have it as a portfolio thing, yeah, you say here that it's a VFX show reel, so you know, just maybe changing the title would help to, you know, better communicate that. Um, just a random thought. All right, Gravity Run. So moving with that. Oh, nice sound effect here. And there's a gravity gun which you use with G. No problem. And yeah, if you need anything else, just ask on the Discord or send a DM, whatever. You know, I'm available for that kind of stuff. Nice sound effects, yeah. So jump here, jump here, jump here. All right. So you can point the gravity gun three directions, like top right, up, top left, and it goes with movement, so you don't have separate controls for the aiming. So that's a bit tough to get right. Ooh, checkpoint. Nice little light here. Yeah, exactly. This is probably just a transparent sprite on top. And, you know, combine that with your VFX, you can get like a very coherent style and basically washes out the contrast, but in a good way. So, yeah, just transparent circular gradient like that, just it works. Sorry, 1 second. All right. And jumping in. There we go. Nice. Jumping in. No! It's a bit tough to use the G. I mean, it makes sense because it's G for gravity, but it's unconventional on the keyboard. Nice. And now I want to go like this. No! Oh, that's tough. No, that's very tough. Maybe if I use two hands, maybe it was meant to use like arrows. No! No, my brain cannot handle that. Right? So now, jump. Awesome. Okay, I probably don't want to get hit by that. Alright. Yeah, the controls are a bit tough to get used to. But I think they mentioned that it was their first game or the first jump game, which it's really impressive. I mean, it feels alright and it's an interesting concept. Okay, this is gonna be tough. Alright, 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 alright. Okay. Don't fall. Nice. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it. Oh, the light is casting shadows. That's cool. And go. No. Ah, okay, alright, okay. So I don't have any repercussions, just having the gravity gun always on. So one tip that I really like in terms of game design is that when you give a button to a player, give them a reason not to press it, right? So if there was like some sort of cooldown or like a bar so that you don't have your gravity gun always on, that could make the game a bit. That could add a nice layer of strategy to the game, right? Because now I just have it always on, and I'm kind of cheating, right? Oh crap! Okay, no worries. Let's go. No. Okay, when it's going down. Oh, wow! I thought I was done for there. Okay. No. Nice. Okay, I'm a pro. Pro gamer time. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, oh Christ. Okay. All right. Okay. Stay there. I'm holding three buttons down at the same time here. There we go. Woo! Damn, I was much. Oh, I'm still. I was about to say that I was much faster in the second and third level than I was in the first, and then I realized that this is because I had it open all this time. Yeah, okay, okay, all right, I know. Uh, it had a nice sense of accomplishment when I finished that, so that's a good one. All right, and after that we have the Train Like by Murelas, a fellow Greek tech artist. And trust me, there's not a lot of us. Uh, it's actually made. Ooh, the sound. It's a bit on the loud side. It's actually made with their own custom engine, which I think is based on XNA. Like really cool. But I let me link that and also figure out how to play it because it does seem complicated. Here's the link. So you move with WASD move for camera around the map. Press the build tilt toggle to be able to paint railroads. After you buy a train, set its route to start sessions. Mouse left click, click UI thingies, and right click is cancelling. So I can move around the map like this. I can like build a. Oh, the graphics are amazing on this one, by the way. Nice. Okay, so now I can. Wait, I'm confused. Do I start from somewhere like here? Yeah, I can upgrade that. No, I'll just put some railroads like everywhere. Whoa. Okay, it went too fast here. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Way to full screen. Okay, much better. Oh, can I? Oh, there we go. Set route from. Oh, all right. Can I buy another train? All right. Well, there's so much depth here. Okay, let me see if I can understand it. So this one gives egg and cheese. Oh no, it wants egg and apple. And this gives egg. And this also gives apple. So if I make this one here, and I can also make my trains larger. Music is also a banger. How much? Okay, I need 150 coins to buy another train, I think. You know what? Until then, maybe I can... There we go. Alright, another train. So... Okay. This has apple, so maybe I can set... Oh, it's more expensive to open road through the woods. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, I'm gonna get another train. Going from here to here. Wait, actually... Yeah, I'm stupid. I can probably make it... Can I make... Wait. Can it... it just goes from one to the other. It cannot go like... Okay, it just goes back and forth. Alright, so... What does that do? Oh, there's a big map. Alright. Can I set there from this to this? This gives egg, and this needs eggs. Oh, I can upgrade things. Let's upgrade this. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of going about it randomly. Whoa. Alright. Yeah, it's very cool. Try it out. I mean, it goes a bit over my head here, but like graphics and music and tech, everything amazing. I'm not doing the game justice right now because honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Um, that's on me, by the way. Like, I'm not familiar with these kind of games. Why not? Can I? Oh, there's a. Oh, right. Okay, getting some coin here. Okay, what happens if I upgrade my trains? Do they give me more money? This wants cheese. Do I get anything that produces cheese? Okay. Okay, I'm running a bit out of time, so yeah, I think I'm gonna just, you know what, I'm gonna have it run in the background and come back to that just to see what I can get from it. uh, and next up, there is racing, uh, but with FPS. Though I feel that this was not a finished entry, but it is something. So I am absolutely going to play it. Whoa! All right. All right. So it's basically a FPS racing game. I think there is supposed to be some shooting from what I understand, but you're also racing or just driving a car. Controls are a bit difficult to get, and obviously, I mean, you can't see it because I'm on the front, but there is some debug text on the lower right corner, um, which leads me to believe that this wasn't a finished entry. But you know what? Having the option, to like drive a car in first person while also shooting, that's not something I've seen a lot. So, even if the execution uh, wasn't completed necessarily, the concept is interesting. Like, like how there is this horror game where you play in a car and you just see like another car coming from behind you from the mirror. I cannot remember how it's called, but like imagine this kind of graphics, or like this kind of feel while also having some kind of shooting element. That could be quite cool. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's a bit tough, and I don't think there's uh much more. But I did want to check it out, mostly because again the concept seems interesting. Like expanding on that and making like a nice racing game with some first person shooting mechanics. Uh, that could be nice. Uh, so yeah, I just really wanted to not leave it out. And finally, there is Space Crisis. Wait, come on. There we go. Earth. Oh, by the way, let me Space Crisis. Send you the link and check out how to play. This is the link for Space Crisis. Um, okay, I think I've figured out the controls. Yeah. Oh, 1 second. Be right back. That was sudden. Sorry. Okay. There's an intro, like a whole backstory here. I mean, I always appreciate that. Right. Okay, moving with A and D, shooting with W and space. Ooh, I do like the neon aesthetic here. I feel that these blue things are not for me to take. Okay, you know what? Let me just do a little spammeroo here. Really decent feedback effects, there's no sound effects, but even just the screen's sake, and again, like you can see the thing I mentioned about the VFX, like the particles here are just squares, bloomy squares, but it follows a coherent art style and it works with the bloom and all that. So it works, and you can see the thing I mentioned, like it comes to a stop in motion and then scales down. So like it feels good because the scaling is not synced up with the motion. Music is cool, maybe not necessarily too fitting for the genre. I'd expect something more techno, ravey thing. Um, but it's cool. It actually reminds me a bit of Undertale. It's probably infinite. But I'm not sure how much. And do I have like one hit? Oh, maybe I shouldn't let Earth get hit also. Well, I mean, at this point, how worse can Earth get, right? Can I destroy the thingies? I cannot. Oh, wait, did I break it? Yeah, there are enemies off screen, so as long as I'm shooting, there's a chance I'm gonna hit somebody. Yeah, I see. So a good practice is that enemies that are not on the screen, they shouldn't shoot projectiles. Like right now, you can see projectiles from screens that from enemies that are not in the screen. I mean, here it's fine because you don't really have to react immediately to the shooting and the projectiles. But it's good practice. I think that Earth is actually changing colors or something when it gets hit. Is it becoming more green? Is it being saved? I think it is. Am I the bad guy? I mean, I am red and these are blue. I- I'll let I'll let them fire their projectiles and see what happens. I feel that it is getting greener, right? It was pretty brown before. What? That's a nice twist. Yeah, it was rehydrated. Oh. I did not see that twist coming. I mean, I did feel like it did feel like they were, doing good. Yeah, well, they should. Nice twist. Awesome. There's something happen, or I should just like do the all F4. There we go. Uh, oh wow, I got so many coins now. All right, I'm gonna upgrade everything. Yeah, I can still do that. Oh, purple means they're stalling. Oh, I think these are deadlocked though. Let's. Okay, I see how one can get pretty addicted to this. I finally start to understand how this works. But yeah, probably one of the yeah more polished. I mean, and interesting games in the jams. I mean, they use their own custom engine, like, and the art, everything is so coherent, so good, really awesome. And I think I'll call it quits now. And I think I'm gonna have to close the stream around here. Yeah, 2 hours. That's a good place to end it. Um, yeah, I wanted to thank you all again for participating in the jam and for your patience with me for playing these games because yeah, things fall through the cracks. Unfortunately, I'm just a man, but yeah, I did want to follow through on playing all the games, and I did. And we're gonna have more jams, and I'm gonna be more organized this time. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thank you for all your comments, and yeah, I'll see you in the next stream. Maybe next Friday if I have something to stream on. We'll see. But thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you in the next stream, wherever that is. So, bye bye.